there are 30 students in a class, of whom, so there are total 30 students in a class, of whom 12 are boys and 18 are girls. Teacher randomly picks one student to be the class representative. What is the probability that the teacher picks, question number 1, a boy class representative, question number 2, a girl class representative? How do we solve these questions? Let's find out. Now, we know that probability of any event is defined as the number of favorable outcomes to the event divided by total number of outcomes. So we have made a small table. Let's write the total number of boys. So we say boys. We know there are 12 boys in the class. And let's similarly write the girls, and there are 18 girls in the class. And here we write the total number of students. So 12 plus 18 is 30. We know there are total 30 students. Now, we are trying to find out probability that the teacher picks a boy to be the class representative. So our event this time, the first question is probability of picking a boy class representative. So how can we calculate this probability? Well, we know that there are a total of 12 boys in the class, right? So if teacher picks any one of the 12 boys, that will satisfy our event of a boy being picked for class representative. So there are 12 outcomes which are favorable to our event. So we say here the numerator is 12 divided by what is the total number of outcomes. Teacher is looking to pick one student as the class representative. There are a total of 30 students. So teacher can pick any one of the 30 students. So there are 30 possible outcomes. So total possible outcomes is 30. So we say it is 12 divided by 30. Similarly, the probability that a girl is picked to be the class representative is simply there are 18 girls in the class. So any of the 18 girls, if the teacher picks, will satisfy the event of girl being picked. That means there are 18 outcomes. There are 18 outcomes, so we say here the numerator is 18 divided by total number of outcomes possible is again 30. So the probability that a girl is picked to be the class representative is simply 18 divided by 30. Now we can actually simplify both these ratios. So these both of them multiples of 6. So we say this is 2 divided by, so this will be 6 5s are 30. So we can write this as 2 divided by 5. Here again, they both are multiples of 6. So 6 3s are 18, 6 5s are 30. So we can write this ratio as 3 divided by 5. So this is how we can find out the probability of a boy being picked to be the class representative and a girl being picked to be the class representative. Now let's modify this question just a little bit. So here what we have is this is the second question. So essentially we have the same 30 students in the class, and we have 12 boys and 18 girls. And the teacher is randomly picking one student to be the class representative. So this time, Pooja is a girl student, and the question is, what is the probability that the teacher picks Pooja to be the class representative? So now, what we see here is that we again define the probability the same way that we have done before. But what is our event? Our event this time is Pooja being picked to be the class representative. Now, how many outcomes are favorable to Pooja being picked? There is only one Pooja in the class, so we say only one outcome is favorable. And even though, so all of the information again will be the same as before. So we have 12 boys, 18 girls, and we know there are a total of 30 students, but the event is Pooja being picked. There is only one Pooja, so one outcome favorable divided by total outcome is 30. So our probability of Pooja being picked as class representative is 1 divided by 30. So it doesn't matter what the name here is. If I were to give you any other name, it will be the same probability, 1 over 30. So in this case, it really does not matter how many boys or how many girls are there. So this is how we solve these types of questions.